You're watching 7 Action News.
We're following breaking news from overnight as a party store clerk is shot to death during a robbery in Clinton Township.
Now police need your help finding his killers.
Just about 5 minutes after 8, and another story that we're following closely this morning involves a search for a missing man from Washtenaw County. Take a good look at the picture that we have for you. This is Robert Mullins. It's 8:06 and Detroit police recently carried out a raid just days before the Tigers home opener in less than a mile away from Comerica Park. This happened at Stadium Liquor and it's located on Cass Avenue. Of course, there's been no cakewalk for Michigan State as they head to the Elite Eight. They have been showcasing their high-flying, dynamic scoring ability since the very beginning, but it's getting a little harder as the Spartans take on Virginia. They're locked in a backyard brawl. Last hour, I mentioned that should the Spartans win, they would take on the Dayton Flyers, and I'm rocking my Dayton Flyers tie.
You are.
But of course, Dayton would have to beat the Florida Gators, and that will not be an easy task.
Not going to be an easy task.
I think the Flyers are up to it, and we shall see.
We shall see.
I'm not going to say
happens.
who they beat early on.
All right, another team of red. All right, we know.
It's 8:16 and Southern California was rattled by a magnitude 5.1 earthquake last night. Fortunately, no major damage was reported, but there was broken glass, water main breaks, even gas leaks, and it also left about 2,000 people without power. So spring comes, then it goes, then it comes, but eventually it's gotta stay.
Gotta stay. And there's only one opening day, and there's nothing like opening day in Detroit, huh?
And perfect timing for it, right?
8:35. This next story is very twisted. Follow me on this. It involves a Detroit mom, her son, and his half-sister, and they're all locked up this morning on murder charges. My daughter attended the University of Dayton, but also, I mean, I live in Dayton. My mom is from Dayton. I mean,
and sporting the UD
got the UD tie on, sporting the color. So hopefully a good win for those guys, and they stay hot. Can we get hot?
You know what? We can in our own way.
Thank you, Anu. You might find this hard to believe, but access to healthy food is not just a problem that occurs in underdeveloped nations. It's actually a problem right here in Detroit. It is a problem the Detroit Food Policy Council hopes to end. Joining us this morning to talk about the council's annual summit next week is the manager of Colors Restaurant and Food Council Policy Chair, Mr. Phil Jones. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. Time right now is 9 o'clock, right on the dot. I'm Anu Prakash.
And I'm Malcolm Maddox. On March 29th, we are still worried about how much snow we will receive. You know, sometimes it snows in April. We won't even get to that. We're talking about March 29th, and yeah, Chris Edwards is here.
Yes, and looking forward to opening day. Of course, prices range from $12 to $50.
You know, part of me has always wanted to be a clown. I can juggle 4 balls at the same time.
You told me that last week.
Yes, and I understand Chris Edwards' son can actually ride a unicycle and juggle.
We've got our own little mini circus here.
I might need to take some lessons from him, but yeah.
Just between the two of you guys, maybe something. All right.
You're not calling us clowns, are you?
Yeah. Maybe just you anyway. That's all right.
It's good.
It's good. 9:38 right now. Still to come on 7 Action News this morning.
9:41, and it has been said, those who can do and those who can't buy, if you're talking about beards, because believe it or not, you can now buy your very own beard if you're unable to grow one. It's a big business in Toronto. So how's this thing work? Well, it's very simple. The surgery can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000.
So you were saying earlier, so no full beard for you right now, but back in the day he had mutton chops.
No, now I can grow the full Monty. Now
now you can.
I'm like G.I. Joe. But before, before I would just grow mutton chops. And so, I mean, that's an alternative for anyone who doesn't like their chops.
Love mutton chops, all right.
It's 9:54. I want to give a shout out to my sons, Malcolm and Miles, who absolutely love our cat, Max. Of course, those of us who have pets, we love our pets. Yes. And the only thing better than a pet is a story about an owner reunited with a lost pet.
We love those, right? An owner was reunited with their pet after being apart for more than a year.
Miles, if you keep running outside by yourself, we're going to have to get you a microchip. So don't do that anymore.
Yeah, boys, don't do
that. Do we want to go outside today and wear shorts?
Whatever you want to do, sure. If
you're inside doing laundry, you said anyway.
That's right. Yeah, go ahead. You'll enjoy it more tomorrow, though.